Tunin question number 10 to 10 akon 15 chan chai ki kutena. From the top of a tower 50-meter high, the angles of depressions of the top and the bottom of a pole are observed to be 45 degree and 60 degree. Find the height of the pole if the pole and tower stands on the same horizontal plane. So, let's say this is hey ma adin kom on ground so ta na he this is your tower te line drawing tower head is na, and then the angles of depression of the top and bottom of the pole ka lang mikti kito lang ay color zoom in ko yute ay pole ka ding ito means click post tabong ka ding ito na ay hey the angle of depression ito from chung ako na vet so na angle of depression ito ay hey the angle of depression of top at the top sa masat na top ito na top and hey top and bottom of a pole ito ano lang pa silahin ay dahil ko dito na okay nalang mo sabi ka tayo gamit so na okay the angle of elevation of top at the pay see 45 degree है ना and then so by alternate angle per song ही 45 degree है ना and then if है bottom of the pole है ही 60 degree है जो that means by alternate angle property song ही silo be 60 degree है ना so let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, this is D, this is E tate okay ba now BTM adang BPM find a tower to pay 50 meter है जो ना tower ही 50 meter है जो कौन given हो जाते हैं solution given भी हम EC is height of tower which is how many 50 meter की पीछे ना and then hey let's say theta 1 is what angle of depression of top of pole from top of tower ako na vet na which is how many degree 45 degree की पीछे पेंचो साज पे theta 2 is what no theta 2 go ahead angle of depression of bottom of pole from top of tower ako na pe pole alu ve khala vet ma sa achung lang pen ba vet su kip na this is how many degree that degree ki pyam chi 60 degree ki piece na and then ipe lai and then dang hi pi ki pyam AB chu pe height of pole chin hole rồi cho chin hole rồi thì ngã chu pe say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower is 50 meter. Say the height of the tower pay lại according to the figure hey, AD is parallel to BC and AB hey, AB is parallel to CD hello di means AD le BC parallel chu na AB le CD parallel, therefore hey, AB CD is a rectangle chu achhe na so phe chi rectangle chu phe vertex ho chu 90 degree de chu na rectangle so phe AB will be equal to what, CD, and then AD will be equal to BC chu na chi chan chu ne the va sai na chu ne the bi nam te phe lai hi chi AB ve to hi tin kai lo chun phe di hi ton ki bang chat di cho ne the va ti chu sai na bo chu rectangle he ti proof mai do because bi he CE data ki pi chu na CE 50 ki pi cho hi ta EC is 50 meter ki pi chu na. Now look at triangle ADE ve to achung lang triangle pai ve sa na triangle AD ve khalu chit ki nga triangle iphem A D E C 45 degree ki pi chu na so be now in right triangle ADE data DE ki pi chu na AD base chu na so pe P and B relationship ham turn hello di turns permanently black so pe 10 of 45 is what, permanently black chu na permanently chu pe ham 45 level side perpendicular chu na chi 45 le 90 ki amna chu base chu na perpendicular chu pe DE base chu pe AD chu na chi. So what is the value of 1045? 1 chu na DE by AD so pe AD solve out AD will be equal to DE. This is equation number 1 ठीक है ना ये फिर ना ची proof is very crucial. So now again look at triangle BCE pa बताओ ना alin pa look at triangle BCE ची 60 degree ही ची 90 degree ही ding ada na CE chu 50 chu na ची 50 ki pi chu ची 60 na pa chu phe perpendicular heading 90 le 60 ki na chu base chu na so similarly 10 na ke chu. Now again in right triangle phe BCE 10 of 60 is what, permanently black chu na 1060 chu phe perpendicular chu phe CE by BC chu na CE by BC chu 1060 is what, root 3 CE ho jat ham 50 BC ne het lo chu na ne deu kha chu phe BC AD to ki bang de chu BC will be equal to AD because BC rectangle BC le AD chu phe ki bang de chu na because it is a rectangle. So now phe to root 3 BC equal to phe 50 ti na chi equation number 2 na. Now phe we know BC equal to what, BC equal to AD chu na we know BC equal to AD chu tum khat sunyo se nge we know BC equal to AD chu na chi we know BC equal to AD we know BC equal to AD again and if we AD will be equal to DE from equation number 1. Equation number 1 akona chu pe AD to DE ki bang eta cheu chu na so pe AD le AD ki bang ta chu na so pe therefore BC will be equal to pe DE lo di BC le AD ki bang AD le DE ki bang chu na AD le AD ki ba le pe BC le DE jang ki bang ni chu therefore pe so tao te BC equal to DE. Now in equation number 2 tao te equation number 2 ni hang lu te root 3 BC chu bi te ki bangam DE chu na chi which is 50 chu. Now DE is what, 50 by root 3 meter hi lam di chi tai pe diagram hi betao DE pi move 50 by root 3 move chu na therefore pe what is EC? EC be cái gì mà EC is made up of what? ED plus DC chứ na. Thì diagram hỏi bị nó. E là về trung năng diagram là EDC na. EDC cho. ED be move 50 root 3 move chứ na. EC pull up bisa ham. EC về 50 chứ na. Ali na ko na ED na minus le pe DC lang do đi. Therefore pe EC equal to pe ED plus DC chứ na. Now pe EC chu pe ham 50 cho. ED chu pe 50 by root 3 na mo chứ na. Plus DC chứ na chứ. Now 50 minus 50 root 3 equal to pe DC chứ na chứ. P common 50 common na to. So what is remaining? 1 by root 3 equal to p DC chứ na chứ. Implies 50 LCM बोलता हो chứ. root 3 minus 1 equal to DC cho chứ. 50 root 3 cho value p का netizium 1.73 chứ na chứ. So root 3 is what? 1.73 minus 1 divided by 1.73, which is DC chứ na chứ. 50 1.73 minus 1 is what? 0.73 divided by 1.73 equal to DC cho. 50 into pay 1 point le point cancel thế chứ na. 73 divided by pay 100 chứ na. Point is one number num into 173 divided by 100 cho nu ya 100. G 100 hơn APT hom hết nào chứ na. Point is number num 100. Point is number num 100. 100 cancel, which is equal to DC. Thế thì vậy chứ. 50 into 73 by 173 will be equal to DC. This solve though. 5 3 are 15, 1 in hand, 36. 50 divided by 173, which is DC. This solve though, 173, 2R, 2 point something. 21, can solve by 21.9 meter equal to DC kamu chứ na. Again, now look. DC pito kibangan. DC is equal to what? AB chứ na. Now, therefore, DC is equal to AB. Therefore, because rectangle hi ji cho DC le AB chu ki bang chu rectangle hi ja. Therefore, height of pole will be equal to what? 21.09 meter. Nghe hiểu chứ nào value cho. Thế. Sau thì đâu cái screen là nhiều gì à, thằng khác là sau ta nam hi triangle cho nó vậy điều mà lại thì làm chỗ nào chỉ về bên là nên thể là vào lại căng ta chân pay cái ball bên là cái vậy over chỉ calculation ball làm chỉ here root 3 value is what 1.73 here solve vào lại pay answer 21.09. This is number over here. Tune question number 11. Try with that. Tune question number 11 về đó toa tập ang tim cho hi pay là hi thing phung le building to sim cho. From the top of a tree, teacher. Ting pong chung ako na na na. Irote. Lahi. Này. From top of a tree lahi. Ground ako na kipan tao na. Lahi ting pong chupi color hi green color hi na green color kan sang te. Ting pong chi tao na. Lahi chi building to hi cho. He thea. From the top of a tree, ting pung chu jat meter sang etiam, ting pung chu 9 meter sang etiu chứ na. The angle of elevation of top of a building, ting pung chu nga ko nai na be tawri ting building chứ na. So color ka khial nai pi ham no ho na point of view na be nu na ding wa ka khial pi nei ve. Ti. Na. Bale pe lai From the top of a building, the angle of elevation is how many degree? Degree na. And then the angle of depression of foot of building teacher. Ting pong na vet suk ke na. Building chu na vet suk do sulai. Ting pong ako na sta. Vet suk chu na ji. The angle of depression of the top of the foot of the building are 60 degree teacher. 60 degree thế chứ na. So by alternate angle property this will be 60 degree sai lo bian head do. Now let's name them A T tin G T B T tin C C T tin G D T tin G E T tin na chứ. So page ta chứ na. Diagram chu chi. Hey, think meter qua sang. The angle of elevation of top of building is 45 degree, and then building of it so not angle to pay 60 degree by alternate angle properties pay to ten hiki banging chi angle ten ju then chi. What is the height of the building? Building height all of it na chi. So pay given zero te. Given AB equal to what? Height of the tree, which is 9 meters. Then theta 1 to pay, let's say angle of elevation of top of building from what? From top of the tree. Think phung chu pay. If you are top of the tree mention na te biya ko na think phung anu ya ko na vet to te chun he theba cha chu ka mention na he 45 degree na. Ban le phem lai hi he theta 2 is what? Angle of depression of bottom of building from top of the tree, which is how many degree? 60 degree na. If you know how to have height of building it is na. So pay height of building it pay. Height of building so sana C na. C equal to pay height of building chin hall or chi question mark na tao te. Tai pay similarly so atabang to pay AD is here according to the diagram take it do na. Here according to the figure behind, AD is parallel to BC and AB is parallel to CD. Therefore AB will be equal to CD, comma AD will be equal to BC. Nah, so AB CD is a rectangle. Là thì thấy thế à? Diagram ra ta bằng chất cho question number 10 là ta bằng chất cho chi. So AB là CD ki bone ta chứ na. So AB equal to CD chu jat dham AB chu jat ki piam 9 meter ki pi chứ na. So CD yung 9 thì ta cho. So D CD ne ta CD hin 9 chứ na. Because AB là CD parallel ya AB là equal to CD thì ta chứ na, rectangle so là chứ. Now DE ki ba chứ na, DE thì triangle là ko na no ho to thai lo li. Thế ba. Now look at triangle if you anh yêu pa ABC phải sao thế nào? Triangle ABC thì sẽ lo bên 90 degree được chưa? Trong hi 90 degree triangle A B C 90 degree C 9 meter की pitch ही 60 degree की pitch ना. Now if thì vậy đâu BC i hold ở đâu chứ na. Thì diagram mà con này BC hold vào lại BC tới cái bằng AD cái bằng chứ na. AD cái bảo là chứ này AD này heading 1045 value heading DE này hết ba. So BC hold mà sao thế nào chứ. Now in right triangle A B C thì 16 là vậy side to perpendicular I think up non to base chứ na. So 10 60 is what? AB by BC thì tăng na. Thì perpendicular thì base cho 1060 value chu piham root 3 chu na. AB chu piham 9 chu na. BC chu BC cho chi. BC solve to 9 yung solve to. And root 3 hai. So rationalize bol to root 3 by root 3 chu na. 9 root 3 divided by root 3 into root 3 to 3 chu na. 3 and our answer will be 3 root 3 meter cho chi BC. And we know from above beham BC to pita ki bangam BC to pita ki bang AD to ki bang chana, which is 3√3 meter. AD on muta jo value. Now pay triangle AD vete. Triangle AD hi veute. A D E AD hi pay AD in het tao cho 3√3 het theo va. Chi hi 90 degree ding chi hi 45 degree D in ho dong hai cho tai. Now in right triangle ADC pay 45 and na perpendicular chi base ke dis na. Tan of 45 is what? Perpendicular by base. Perpendicular chi ham DE ding base chu pi hai A D hi dis na. Then 45 value chu pi ham 1 jana DE by A D chu na chi. So AD will be equal to DE cho chi. Now DE hu jat ham hello pu na, but AD jat mu ve 3√3 equal to DE. Equation number 2 tin ne. Equation number 1 di chang. Achi. Equation sai da ta. AD DE value mu tao na. Therefore it be tum lai khat na kai ti wing ne the na wing. Hey diagram me tao. CE pia ki simam CD plus DE lau di. Okay. CE chana lai D ki ti khatum chana. Ta DE chu jat mu ve 3√3 mu chana. And then it be hey DC chu pita ki bangam ti me tao. DC chu pita ki bang AB to ki bang chana, so DC will be chi 9 hi chana. China plus will answer leng do ta chu chi. Therefore be hey CE equal to be hey CD plus DE. CD chu pi ham 9 chana 3√3 chi answer de da chu. Answer hi ada battery nge koi na iti na koi jing ben answer textbook a khona. Therefore CE is what 9 plus 3√3 meter chi answer hi da chu. And theo chana ti triangle hi vetau ni chana chi lai khatnuma chi khatnum cho lai BC hol do chu pe BC le AD chu rectangle hi ya ki bang hon de da chu. So AD no BC value no do chana BC no do chu AD to ki bang ding AB chu pe CD ki bang de ne ta rectangle hi ja chu. So pe he ai ko na D no do chi ni chuna plus le answer chi leng do chi ngai na ne answer chu di nai √3 chu a value a ko hi ve. Tu na banin question number pe he question number 12 in chal pe pe uta na. Tun question number 12 ve uta. Hi equation solve na dinga hi chapter 7 ki bonai lo ya na. Chapter 7 a similarity of triangle ki ti theorem khat ki apply di hai na chi chu ve uta. Ve uta na diagram draw ma saute pe thing punge mol kang khat ame de cho meter som 10 cm sang e de chuna ma hin pe ali de taute shadow hi pe 8 cm long in a ball de taute na a shadow chu then pe hi chi part lai ta chuna ti cho at that same point in time pe thing pung khat ame de na hi chi thing pung chun pe a shadow hi 3 meter long in a koi e de chun he theva 3 meter long in a koi vin. So pe lai find the height of 3 thing pung chu chana sa am ti ho lo in di chot. This is A B C D E F chana che angle B angle C ta te A B pe mol kang chu 10 cm a sang a shadow chu pe 8 cm a sau, and then ti pe ham shadow to 3 meter a sau chi no ho lo na bolo te solution pe la hi question ni vetau chi line hi very important cho chi line hi very important at the same time thì pi sen am tel pe apung ki bang cha so ni sa su pha ri lai suppose ni sai lai met tau te ni sa chu lai am le pe a shadow hon chu pe hi chi lai angle of elevation hi ki bang di cho angle si le angle f pi ja ki bang tham le pe ni sa hi a phat cha pi ti shading ham hi chi mol kang le hi chi thing phung a li a ho chu pe a li a ho na mun angle chu ki bang di cho because ani sa hi pe apung ki bang e dina chu at the same time pi ko ne thewa chu ne ta ju na solve chu 2 number 1 hai so pe given hey AB equal to what height of stick which is 8 centimeter chứ na meter hi centimeter khel dom centimeter answer repeat ko meter in centimeter ip pe na khel dom okay question number ja ham tai bol hi meter a khel ve na centimeter khel te so 1 centimeter is what 1 centimeter chứ na ji 1 centimeter is what 1 by 100 meter chứ na so pe 8 by 100 meter chứ na again pe this is the AB height of stick hi po height of bang phat jo hai BC là pe ngai dam shadow cast by the stick jo hai na BC shadow pa jo hai type hai AB chu pe height of stick mol kang chu hai chi 10 cm chu na chu ta bang bol chun pe 10 by 100 meter de chu na 0 cancel le chun pi dham 1 by 10 meter de cho ne theo va similarly pe EF equal to pe shadow cast by the 3 which is 3 meter na DE pe height of 3 cho chi no lo cho chi ne theo va tham quan ông suy nghĩ chị now pe chi ve to chi now pe in triangle ABCN triangle DEF question ve to chi angle B le angle E pi ja ki bang nam reason being 90 degree hai chu ne theva again pe angle C le angle F ki bang cho because angular elevation is equal to ni sa hi pe asu phat ki bang he thia ni san ali ho pa cho timing ki bang chari so angular elevation are equal na ti ne theva na angular elevation are equal chi so pe by double A similarity this item triangle ABC is similar to pay triangle DEF cho ne theva chi so ama similar le chuni pay chi em khat explain to what do you mean by AA similar in B same to pay when pay two triangles are pay similar aki ba le ti chuni ta aki bange ti lo pe so congruent hello na similar then pay then their corresponding sides are in equal ratio ti chuni theva chi min chi pi senam de pe let's say triangle chi he ta this is A this is B this is C this is D ये triangle ti ne ki bangai ta similar he ta na so pe AC le DF a ratio le pe AB le DE le pe BC le EF chi sai na cho ne theo va chi ai ban he de ko chu pe triangle hi pe achung lang ho triangle ma se pe na chung lang na ga chi na second na pai pe anui lang ga chi chu ne theo va chi when two triangles are similar then their corresponding sides are in equal ratio AC le DE lo de cho AC le DF AB le DE hitting BC le EF hitting chi chu sai na he pe AA similarity ki chu na chi 좀 solve 때 so pe to ai ama corresponding side về to có khi này rồi a b là bị cái bằng đam a b là bị cái bằng thế d e cái bằng đấy chứ nào a b là d e cái bằng đinh means a b là d e cái bằng đinh b c là e f cái bằng đinh then pe a c là d f cái bằng đấy chứ a b by d e will be equal to pe b c by e f chứ nào chứ phải a c là d f thì dरकार lâu pina chứ là chúng ta cùng đọc chứ a b by d e equal to d e chứ nào chứ so pe 이 B는 얻어 được này D nó 얻어 là D trong quay ute AB into EF by BC equal to DE tao thế nào so value hiện ute what is AB 1 by 10 chứ nào what is EF 3 chứ nào BC chứ sao 8 by 100 cho chứ 10 cắt lâu cho nên pe answer will be 30 by 8 chứ nào 2 4 are 8 2 15 are na so pe 15 by 4 chứ nào chứ 4 3 12 3.5 meter will be your answer now đi 4 3 12 13 14 15 oh 3.75 ka tinang item 3.75 meter na 4 3 12 3 9 11 7 are 28.285 na therefore pe therefore height of 3 will be equal to pe 3.75 meter chi similarity hoy pe chapter 7 class chapter 7 triangle chi bot pa lo hian tha hin having na a basic idea chu kan sei pi nei ve ne the naw na chi e similarity chi school a jong na pha mai theo ta jong na pha ba chi e similarity pi sia if pe two angles are if two triangles are similar then their corresponding sides are in the same ratio tina mai mai chu question number 13 bol hote if hey whom he teacher a pole is partly broken by the wind and its top touches the ground at an angle of 30 degree and at a distance of 8 meter from the foot of the pole find the whole length of the pole example in bol hote hi chu na let's say hi hey pole chu he tao ta la he na then wait ra let's say this is the diagram what should nhau cho mình chỉ cho ipe ball chu pe ahung bong ye ti chana hui chin a bong ye ni pe a chung lang pai pe to li na chu ye ti cho he thia to li na chu in to la kon pe chinai kon hin pe meter get in agam lai ti chana này meter in agam lai ti cho hi chi hung kilel ha pe he chi pen pa thong chi pen hung kilel ha pe hung kilel ha la hi chu ge chi na sei cho and then it makes pe 30 degree with the ground cho 30 degree ground na si me ti na je hung kilel ha na pa chu he te ba chi obviously 90 degree heading aba le pe and at a distance of 8 meter from the foot lai ko nai pe he chi lai ya to la chu na mun chu pe meter ge in agam lai ti cho meter kiện cầm lại thế nào chứ đã tạo ra khẩn trình độ thì đã tạo ra đến chơi cái trái gì E B C D thế nào chứ này thì có chụp hay DC will be equal to AC cho DC hay à bộ mà sang hết thế ba à bộ mà sang á khum chú ya hung bằng á to là chú số hay AC to DC cho cái bằng đấy cho thì chuẩn hết nhiều cho chứ số hay given cho được đấy BD equal to what? Hold length of the pole. It is made up of what? BC plus CD. Theta is what? Angle made by the top of the pole with ground. Total angle is here, which is how many? 30 degrees. And then if AB equal to 8 meter, which is AB same as out there. Distance between a top of the pole from bottom of the pole, which is how many? 8 meter. Question if find the whole length of the pole. BD ko order na. So we must out there. AC now now AC will be equal to AC le bigi bang CD. Nah, reason being because broken part of the pole. AC ko broken part of the pole, CD ko abo masang tu sim now triangle si beto. Triangle 30 degree, 8, A, B, C na. So data ki pita chala. AC hold out na. 90 na. 90 na masang su pikitiram. Hypotenuse na. A base ki piso na. So base le hypotenuse relationship ham. Curly brown here lawdi. Cos lawdi. So in right triangle A, B, C. Cos of 30 to P them base by hypotenuse. What is base in this case? AB. Hypotenuse should be AC. What is the value of cos 30? Root 3 by 2 equal to what is AB? 8 AC. AC solve out. 2 he solve out. 8 into 2 root 3 he solve out. 8 to 16 by root 3. This will be your AC. And then now AC hold out. AC will be therefore AC will be equal to CD, which is equal to 16 by root 3. What rationalize ball the hamchi. Well, I think again in right triangle A, B, C. To in chipa hold out there. Perpendicular pa base ki pitong in na. Min chip G mal kang B C here CD CD hold out na. Move 16 by root 3 na. BC ki na because whole length dilation. So BC hold out na. 10 of 30 is what? Permanently perpendicular to BC na. Base to AB mama. What is the value of 10 30? 1 by root 3 equal to BC is AB is 8. So 8 is solved out. 8 by root 3 equal to BC. BC mo na. BC na mo, CD na mo. Therefore hold length of the pole is equal to what? Whole length of the pole to BC equal to BD equal to BC plus CD na. Plus BD equal to BC plus CD. BC sudah move 8 by root 3 plus CD sudah move 16 by root 3 cuna je. CPD na bottom. LCM bottom go. Root 3 heading 8 plus 16. 8 plus 16 is how many? 8 plus 16, 8. 24 na. 24 by root 3 rationalize ball root 3 by root 3 na 24 root 3 into 3 na 3 8 are 24. Therefore answer will be BD will be how many? 8 root 3 meter. Na rationalize we ball because the answer of 8 root 3 ati ko ito 8 root 3 rationalize ka bol hi na ne thein out chuna chi equation tham khat ha hi poe just na hol to me du che hi na tuna banin question number pe ham 14 ball pe ute question number 14 ball ute na. From a lighthouse, the angle of depression of two ships on opposite sides of the lighthouse are observed to be 30 and 45 degree. If the height of the lighthouse is 100 meters, find the distance between the ship of the lines joining foot of the lighthouse. Vậy chứ? Đấy chứ gì? Chỉ lighthouse vậy na. Lighthouse ako na chụp he. Jahaz ni pe lighthouse opposite na mấy cho. Na. Let's say chला hi pe. Đấy, jahaz khatum. Đấy, jahaz khatum mấy ta tiền ni e. Naming cho bol de. Ai pe. Angle of depression this na. So pe lang phải tiếng cái ute. Now pay the angle of depression of first is how many? 30 degree, and then the angle of depression of the other ship is chỉ ra hầm 30 degree thì chỉ 30 degree thì chỉ 45 degree thì chỉ 45 degree thì na. Then we pay naming ball the A, B, C, D thì na. Lighthouse usat ham 100 meter in asang ye cho. Find the distance between the two ships passing them through the foot of the lighthouse thì cho chi. Diagram chi hai na. So given je ute. Given pay BC equal to pay height of lighthouse, which is how many meters zakhat na 100 meter in sang edi cho. Then you pay theta 1 is what? Angle of depression of first ship, which is how many? 30 degree na. And then theta 2 is what? Angle of depression of second ship, which is how many? 45 degree है ना जी. हाँ इपिनो होता है हम AD, which is what? Distance between the two ships. जहाज तेने जना गम नाम ना. Distance between two ships जी. Solve होते हैं. Triangle ही नीम जना. कि एक हम विलंग solve है उसमें क्या चाहिए आंसर जी. तीसरा है 30 degree. तीसरा है B, G, C, G, A जना. G की पीछे मीटर जहाँ 30 na na side pe perpendicular ipin ho to ri we base no to na AC because AD chu pe AC plus CD hi lo di cha chu chi ho to ma sa te na ini pe right triangle chi 90 degree cha ACB ipi han 10 of 30 is what? Permanently like perpendicular chu pe BC chu na base chu pe ham AC cha chi 1030 equal to be BC by AC. What is the value of 1030? 1 by root 3 equal to be, what is the value of BC? 100. What is the value of AC? AC chi na. To AC solve to win lang root 3 ang solve to 100 root 3 meter. This is your equation number 1. To ni pay chitang triangle pa na. Bakit to? Triangle na. Chi be 45 degree, chi C, chi D, and then chi khu B cái gì cho chi meter cho cái pikit na 45 and lang sa chi pikit ram perpendicular pin hol to ri CD hol to base chu na chi. So pay again in right triangle BCD, in right triangle BCD pem 10 mama na sa ki cho 10 of 45 is equal to pay perpendicular by base. 10 of 45 so perpendicular to behind BC jo na, base to be CD jo na. What is the value of 1045? 1 jo na. BC to be meter zakhat na CD ji. So pay CD sort out to CD equal to pay 100 meter. This is equation number 2. From 1 and 2 comma we get okay พี่น้องเราดูครับ AD น้องเราดูใช่ไหม AD is made up of what AC plus CD แล้วดิ AC จุดพี่ครับ100 root 3 plus พี่ CD จุดพี่100ใช่ไหมอีพี common 100 common แล้วตัว so root 3 plus 1 G common ensure this will be your dish ให้เท่าใช่ไหมที่ triangle นี้ล่ะเป็นหลัง plus เลย ensure G 100 root 3 plus 1 กี่ root 3 value แห่ง root 4เป็นอะไร so question number 14 here บ้านนี้ question number 15 บอลลูเต minute 2 ลิลงาลังอาชีเตพาด minute question งาบัว minute ปุ่งการขัดลิงดีกี่บอลดีเฉลี่ยquestion number 15 ที่กูจึงเล่บอลเต่าเด้นะ question number 15 question เอาไว้เห็นพาดshort ตัน question number 15 กูจึงเล่ continue แต่ because question number 15 question เอาไว้เห็นนะเพียง angle of reflection angle of incident กี่ดี light ทำกัด loss of reflection ทำกัดดังดูได้เห็นน่าจะคงแก explain จริงอ่ะ minute 2 เบียงไงดิ้งเห็นจู่ๆจึงเล่บอลเต่าแต่ continue เต่าแต่ตู้นี้ที่จะนิ่งเต่าแต่นะเอาเลย